Kitgum specifically to create awareness and to remind the public officers about the need to prepare to declare their incomes, their assets and liabilities as a requirement of the law under the Leadership Code Act. Because under the Leadership Code Act, every leader, every public officer is required to declare their incomes, their assets and liabilities every 2 years for leaders and every 5 years for public officers. We are specifically looking at public officers who are going to be declaring in April. So we have been telling them about what to declare, how to declare, to whom to declare, and how to go about the whole process of declaration by taking more cases for prosecution. So we are now not looking at recoveries so much. We want to be able to get case, investigate it, and have it prosecuted. And today on the papers, I hope you have seen, we are rounding up all those public officials who have not paid money, who caused illicit, who were victims of it, who had acquired money illicitly or diverted public resources. We are asking them to pay back and refund that money in 14 days. Within the 14 days, if it is not done, then we are going to take those matters to court, debate with them and see how we can work together and build partnership and strategic alliances in the fight against corruption. So that is basically what we're doing with Kitgum. We're here to say, look, declaration time has come. Prepare yourselves to declare so that we can have 100% compliance from Kitgum district, so that we can have the register updated on time. And Kitgum was compliant, but we have up to 20. So what I expect the cow to do now for more is to go and round up the focal point persons and encourage them to update the register quickly so that they are 100% ready. So they are at 21% when it comes to update of the register. But it's an exercise that can be done in the shortest time possible, and they'll get to 100% with the support of the focal point persons. A serious problem we are facing now, where there is general outcry about district service commissions in the country. District service commissions are the issue of sale of jobs. We are having a whole government approach towards that, and we are doing consultations. We have recommendations from our study on district service commissions and this whole sale of jobs case, and there are recommendations coming up.
But as in people here, we have not received any training for that ticket. I don't know if you can clarify on that.
At the beginning, we had one person, and Kitgum district is Mr. Harry. Then requested for more IT service officers to support him because public officers are very overburdened. That's when 3 more were nominated and the full amount of that we pay. So there's going to be another training which will be communicated soon, very soon, and then we'll take it to the process.
I want to ask one or two questions. One is you have talked about declaration of assets and liabilities, whereby if your asset is not commensurate to what you earn, you will always be investigated. My question is, most of us are salary earners, and we have got liabilities that is overwhelming. I don't know whether the tribunal have a plan also to investigate the liabilities that the staff have, because we find that the staff would have got loans from different credit institutions way before, and what he earns is even less amount that he has got from those institutions. If there is a plan, or if it is not there, then the tribunal should look into that and find a way how to enhance our salaries so that we are. My second question is, if you have like maybe a family income or assets, but you have not contributed, but because of mutual understanding, you might have bought a joint title. Is the other person also in position to declare that that is asset or his asset? Just because of mutual understanding, you might have got a title together, but you have not contributed.
government has a plan to enhance within available resources progressively. Because I know that now this year, if you have had, you may have oil flowing, the GDP may improve. You have seen that for sciences, science teachers' salary was enhanced. For art teachers have been taken into consideration for next financial year. And there's a general outcry for the civil servants as well. So as the economy improves progressively with the realization of resources, of course government can take that into consideration. But I'm not telling you go and borrow beyond what you can handle. Because I know that civil servants also are very good at borrowing. Those who are on contract, the moment they get the contract and comes to the program, added the contract for 5 years. The next thing the person thinks about is the loan. But what are you going to use it for? Are you putting it in an investment? Is it generating income? So when we need to plan for ourselves very, very carefully, because we all rely on loans. If you're taking a loan, what exactly are you taking for? Think about it. If you're taking a loan, are you going to put it as an investment? Is it going to generate income? Or you're taking a loan for expenditure? So when we talk about liabilities, loans, mortgages, and outstanding debts, when it comes to declaration, it's supposed to be clear, all those. But also if you own something jointly, whether you contributed to it or not, but you have an interest, you have to declare it. Let's say, this one I did not contribute, but remember that you could have that you're owning it jointly, or you're owning it separately.
My name is Tony Bote. I carefully listen here. And I like the insight of the discussion. Because when fears come out and we allay them, then we gain confidence from our civil servants and the public that serve the nation. I only want to add a voice that the colleagues, the district staff and employees of government in Kitgum. I think Dr. will agree with me that declaration is only not to hunt for there would be wrong elements within the system. But also declaration is a good thing because when you join government, probably you join the NAT. You also want to see how you're progressing. Sure, I think it is important. I don't think she's here because she feels now when you declare and we are only interested in looking for why has he built that apartment?
Sure, if you just acquire an asset, what stops you from declaring it anything? So I want to believe that all will adhere to this and ensure that we live life of justice. For sure, we don't live by crime. By doing that, that means we live by justice. Honorable IPG, I want to thank you so much for having come. As leadership of Kitgum, we shall continue to work hand in hand with our team to ensure that this component is appropriately handled. I'm looking forward to hearing all these others that we go through. I don't want to say a lot, but all in all, I just want to say, in my part, I want to declare and take your statement.
Let me add my voice that the chairperson welcoming you to the district. And thank you so much for having found time to interact with the staff of the district local government. This day, you have brought IGG, the inspectorate, to Kitgum district in a very friendly manner. My appeal to you, my colleagues, is let's act accordingly. I have been making this declaration of income, assets, and liabilities for a very long time. And I've never appeared before a tribunal. And if you are going to begin declaring and also start declaring for the first time, if we act the way she has guided and the way our focal person will help us, we will have no problem entirely with the inspector of the town. This issue of loan, doctor, is causing a problem with service delivery. There are staff who have multiple loans to the extent that they cannot go to their place of work. Because many financial institutions looking for them, the little that the government pays is taken by the bank, and the staff can now go to collect. This is how human resource, let's work on this. One time there was a staff of Kitgum, this local government, committed suicide. And the issue was pressed to the issue of what? Of loan. And when they went to the place of abode where that staff was sleeping, they found there by Paris man and a small bed sheet. That's all the property. Lifestyle. We saw how the lifestyle of science people changed when there was enhancement. If pork used to be half kilo, it went to